Today I'm going to share a pet peeve of mine with you guys. I don't usually rant in these Transformation Tuesday videos, but today I feel that it's worthy. I think there's a leadership thought or a message here, so bear with me as I go through this. Every day I get emails, messages from people, probably upwards of 20 or 30 a day, most of which go into my LinkedIn box. Some of them hit my email box. And almost all of them are from strangers trying to sell me something. And some of them, probably the most annoying ones, are ones that clearly think I'm still in the credit union space. I've been gone for over 2 years now, and I get emails kind of constantly about IT solutions, digital solutions, payroll, benefit solutions geared towards financial services professionals. And so for me, that's just kind of laziness. There's something in my title, my background, my history that shows up. I've been in leadership roles at credit unions, but the person obviously didn't even go and research or look a little more into it. I haven't been in that space in 2 years. And so those are kind of an automatic do not answer for me. I get a lot of other ones that it does seem more the person realizes I'm in the coaching space now, the speaking space, the training space, the consultant space. But a lot of businesses and people, individuals reach out and try to offer me solutions that they think will help me grow my business. But the way that these usually come across are, hey, I think I can help you. I think I can add value for you. I bet you want to grow your clients. I'm sure you're struggling like every other coach. And so let's get on a call and I can help you do that. So it's very assumptive, very much, I know you, I know your problems, that you must be having these pain points. And a lot of the things that these businesses or these messages are trying to help me with, I don't feel that I'm struggling with. And so there's no seek to understand. It's not advisory or consultative. Other messages don't even give me a reason of why we're supposed to meet. It's just, hey, I see that, what you do, and I'd love to get you on my calendar. Here's a link where you can schedule time with me. And I'm thinking, why on earth would I do that? I'm a very busy individual. Every week on Monday morning, by Monday morning, if not Monday morning, but even a lot of weeks before, I know exactly what my most important priorities are. I know what my wildly important goals are. I know what my lead measures are. I know exactly how many hours that week I'm going to spend with clients, with prospective clients, writing a book, editing a book, trying to publish the book, working on marketing advertising materials. Maybe it's a cover for a book. I know exactly how many hours per week I'm going to spend writing articles. I write for Entrepreneur Magazine a lot. I write for other publications. I know if I'm going to accept any podcasts that I believe would help me get visibility. I just know exactly what I'm going to do with my time that I believe is going to serve my business, my passions, my interests the most. And so people are coming in kind of last minute, hey, here's, maybe we can meet tomorrow or the next day. I don't have a reason, or I've been very assumptive over why you need to meet with me. And in my mind, I'm thinking none of this is a wig or a lead measure or a priority for me. And so, no, you don't just get to get on my calendar with 24, 48 hours notice. The thing that gets me the most out of all of this is not so much that there's no seeking to understand. These people haven't even gone to my page, engaged with any of my content, watched a video, tried to figure out who I am. It just feels like a mass marketing approach that they probably send to tons of other people, not personal at all. Again, that bothers me, but it doesn't bother me as much as this final part. A lot of times when I don't answer these individuals because I just don't have time to, or I choose not to make time to do that because I don't think that's going to serve me, it doesn't align with my goals, people will come back and start repeatedly messaging me, and then they get kind of testy with me. They'll say things like, Amy, I've messaged you 3 times now and haven't even gotten a response. And they sort of act as if I owe them that response or that I've done something wrong. It almost seems like the message is designed to make me feel guilty for not answering, and then that will prompt my response. I don't like playing those games. And so when a stranger out of nowhere is messaging me and then acting like I should have answered them, it kind of makes me even less likely to message. Other people will write back and say, I don't know why I haven't heard from you. I've reached out a couple of times now. You must be too busy or not seeing it, so I'm going to bring this back to the top of your box. No, it must not be that. It's probably that I have my most important goals. I value my time. I schedule my time in advance, and I haven't seen a value exchange or a proposition interesting enough for me to respond to you. You also haven't done any work to understand who I am, and you're just trying to flat out sell me. So that's why, not because I've been too busy or that I couldn't have responded or I didn't see it. It was for those reasons. And so a lot of these messages, the tone will kind of change. It'll kind of start feeling pressured, like, answer me, darn it. And ultimately, I think a lot of people struggle with this. It must be working to produce responses. Otherwise, these individuals wouldn't all be doing it. So what I want people to know is a few things. Number one, you are not obligated to have a meeting with a stranger, or if you don't find value in doing something for someone that you don't know very well, you can just turn that meeting down and say, no, I'm so sorry, I can't make that. You can set a boundary and you can say, I value my time. I have my priorities straight. I've set goals for myself. I know exactly where I need to be. And in this meeting or in this session, it's just not it. Now, I want to make a disclaimer. If your boss is asking you to do something that they feel is valuable or would be useful for you, I'd probably say yes to that, assuming you have respect for your boss. If you don't have respect for your boss, I'm not sure why you're working for them, but that's another topic for another day. If it's a colleague, if it's a peer, if it's someone in your organization, I'd probably really strongly consider saying yes to that, and at a minimum answering, because we should want to feel trust, and building a relationship and communicating with our peers is really important. And again, we should desire to do those things. So again, that's different than someone from outside your organization, be it a vendor or someone else talking to you this way. Maybe it's someone in a community or volunteer organization. What I see with some of my clients, what I see even with my friends, is that we sometimes feel hamstringed or pigeonholed or pushed into a corner where we have to say yes to people out of fear or out of obligation. You don't have to do that. At the end of the day, if you say, I have a vision statement for my life, I know what my core values are, I have a mission statement for my life, and I use that to drive my annual goals, and from those annual goals, I establish weekly or even daily lead measures, and I've already identified what matters most and what I'm working on and what's most important, you stick to that. You don't have to then deviate from that just because people come up at the last minute with these, hey, got a minute kind of meetings, or hey, I really need you. Can you meet me later today? I want to talk to you about something that's important to me. It's really important you stay true to yourself and stay true to that course of action you're on. And so for anybody that's watching this video that chooses to email me and act as if I owe you something, again, that's why you're probably not hearing back from me. But I hope other people know that they can do the same thing. And it's not out of spite or, hey, I'm rude or I just don't care. Again, it's out of knowing what you want and saying, my time is so dang valuable that if I just give it away freely and I don't stay committed to my goals, I don't really believe those goals are going to get done. So it's not out of anything to do with you. It's about me wanting to be focused on what matters most to me. There has to be some sort of value exchange being proposed for someone to be able to take your time and get on your calendar. And it's up to you to manage your time, because time management really is self-management. So it's up to you to manage yourself and your strength and your courage and your confidence at recognizing what you're going to accept and agree to and what you're not. So again, half of a rant, half of a leadership thought. I wish everyone a great day. I hope you're all making wonderful things happen as we continue to start this 2024 year. Know what your goals are. Know what you want most. Devote time towards it. Say no to things that don't fit into that picture. Set boundaries. Be strong about it, and have a great day. I know you guys will make a wonderful rest of the month. Talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.